Well, I'm noticing on YouTube there's been a lot of videos now out that are doing beer reviews and well, a couple of cigar reviews, but we won't go into that. Well, will we, Tex, huh? Anyways, I just figured that I'm sitting here, I'm doing nothing. I might as well make my own beer review. So here it is, Eskimo Sean's beer review.
One more beer. Just one more beer.
Today, I have A&W root beer. It comes in a nice plastic bottle. It's got a little orange cap. It's since 1919 root beer. Now you can go into the restaurant, the A&W chain, and they actually have it in draft in the US. In Canada, well, it's still out of the friggin' little fountain soda little dispensers, but down in the US we actually have draft A&W root beer. Now today's, I'm just going to be using a Arby's cup, just a regular plastic cup, pre-used. Had some Dr. Pepper in it a little while ago. Alright, so let's open this up. This is the caffeine low sodium variety. You can find it pretty much anywhere, at least in North America, at any higher class truck stop, convenience store, whatever, what have you. Nutrition Facts has got a lot of calories and a whole heck of a lot of good stuff in it. But it's actually bottled out here in Plano, Texas. That's pretty good. There's cash refunds on the bottle, of course. So now let's open this up. Now there's this little and that's letting you know that the carbon, you know, the CO2 and the carbonation, you know, is mixing. I've noticed that with A&W, it usually gets a pretty big head. Kind of like some people here on YouTube that are some bigger truckers. I know one personally in particular. So now we're going to do the pour here. We're going to pour. And it's coming out nice and creamy, frothy. Now it's got a nice big head that's developing. It's full of bubbles. It's full of gas, which it's pretty much like me. Now the problem is at this point, when you pour too fast, the bubbles do create quite a frothy foam up top. I don't know if you were able to get that. Let's shut the laptop for now. Basically, there's probably about that much drink in there right now, and the head is about that big, simply because I didn't pour it right. But all right, let's see if I can get any liquid here. Yeah, A&W seems to be one of the creamier beers out there in the root variety. Dang, that's pretty good. Yeah, let me see here. I smell goodness. I smell goodness. A little bit of Dr. Pepper, hint in there. In fact, I can now taste it now that I'm thinking about it. Now that my senses are heightened to the Dr. Pepper, and you know, the high fructose corn syrup. You can definitely you get that in there. It definitely does do something for the palate, and with this being a caffeine-free drink, it is one of the brands of beer of the root variety that you could drink just before you go to bed. You know, right after you brush your teeth, and you just feel like there's something you need to drink, but you don't want to get out anything that has caffeine because you're going to sleep, right? Or at midnight, you know, when you get up and you have to take a leak, and you go outside and water your tires, and you just feel like you're thirsty and you're dehydrated while you need something to drink. Well, this being caffeine, most definitely would qualify for a good drink for that. Definitely worth the $1, whatever it is, per bottle. It's best chilled. I have had some root beers that were warm. In one model bus that I drove, the cup holder, the heater was here, the cup holder was right above it. Anybody that's ever driven a Van Hool bus would know. Dr. Pepper tastes alright warm, but A&W root beer sure as heck doesn't. But yeah, so that's my my review of the Dancing Bottle, otherwise known as A&W, as in Albert and Winston, I guess, or Alan and Wendell. The only history I know of it is 1919. And that's about all I know of the history of the A&W. It is mighty tasty though. One thing about it sure does give you a lot of gas. But that's definitely just a minor drawback of root beer. Anyways, this is Eskimo Sean with my beer review. I'm driving a truck. You think I'm actually gonna sit there and have a real beer? I don't think so.